The challenge is to wake up and get a new vision of you, and a new vision of our church, and a new vision of your work, and a new vision of your own creativity, and then give birth to it. Everyone say, I choose to identify with the outcome I want in life. See, not to get to it, but to be the outcome in action. To be, Jesus' whole ministry was what? The finished kingdom. But duality minds thought he was talking about getting to it instead of being it now. Be here now, we are told. That's the zen of our teaching. The now that we are in right now is the only time we can ever know. Yesterday's over and tomorrow's not here. What are you doing now with now? What are you allowing yourself to celebrate as you move forward? It's going to require a new design for living, a new design for being you, no matter how wonderful the old design was. Don't settle for it. I had a wonderful 1950 Oldsmobile. I wouldn't want it now. Or maybe I would. Probably get some good give it to Bob Delgado and he'll redo it for it. Okay. But the challenge we have is to do what? Free ourselves into the new model that's waiting to come forth. How many know that somewhere in you you're still operating from an old model? How many know the new model is ready to come forth? Okay. How many are ready to preview that new model? Okay. And give birth to it as you. I love what it says in Matthew 22:37. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. And the Lord means what? Law. Okay. The law of mind. Love the law. Honor the law. What we were talking about in second year class the other night, violation of the law, or ignorance of the law does not justify its violation. Okay. How many know that people that are miserable all the time don't realize where it's coming from? How many know that miserable people in a miserable state of consciousness, if something happy shows up, they'll probably run it off? Okay. Ooh, this is too good to be true. Okay. And so they'll get rid of it so they can go back to being where they think they should be. Okay. What if you could redefine yourself and say to yourself, say it with me, nothing in the universe wants me to be unhappy. Nothing in the universe wants me to be sick, broke, confused, in doubt, afraid. Where's it coming from then? Okay. So you redefine yourself as someone who is free of all of that. And guess what? All of that and that as consciousness disappears and that has affected your life disappears. All the students of this teaching know, and know they know if they really think about it. If you think your problems are coming from out here, you're going to look out here for the answer, and that's not where the answer is. The answer's in here. Nothing out here is causing you a problem. If you got problems, you're a problem looking for a place to happen. And if it keeps happening to you, then stop finding an excuse for it and get busy doing what? Changing your mind and consciousness and expectancy and start looking for something new instead of maintaining what you say you don't want. See, this is the freedom that we have in action. People who do this could affirm every day, I'm alive in life, and they know what they're talking about. I'm alive in life. I accept this truth as the truth of my being, not just something to intellectually understand, but it is the truth of me. What the great have known is the truth of me. And it's the truth of everybody else, whether they know it or not, but I'm not going to concern myself whether they know it or not. What I'm going to concern myself with is, do I know it? And if I know it, I'm going to act like I know it, and I don't care how long I've been giving an excuse why I can't act like I know it. If I know the possibility that with God all things are possible, I now choose to act from this possibility. All of a sudden the experience of fear of the unknown disappears. Everyone say, I move from fear of the unknown to faith in the known. What do you know is truth of you? What do you know? You see the sweeping experience of life moves forth from you. And if you allow yourself to honor the idea that you can sing your song from the mountaintop, you can sing your song from love. Is that beautiful song you sang from Avatar? You can sing your song from peace. You can sing your song from positive expectancy. What's the name of your song? What's the name of your tune? What do you sing in this thing called life? You know, life in truth is a symphony. All great teachers have taught us this. And if you're out of tune, then tune your instrument. How many know that if you go to, how many have been to a concert with an orchestra? And what happens before they start playing? Don't they all sit there and tune their own instrument? What if they all ran around tuning each other's instrument? You know what would happen? You'd never get around to the concert. Okay? You'd still be sitting there. Okay? How many know people that are so busy tuning everybody else that all they do is get themselves out of tune trying to do it? And then they wonder why nobody likes their song. And the reason is they don't like their song. Okay? Your challenge is to wake up and know there is an idea and an activity and a joy in you ready to come forth that is greater than anything you have ever known before. And with this guidance that comes from this knowing, not from outside of you, but from within you, this guidance that comes from a higher ideal becoming an idea, manifest in your life, and all of a sudden you can say with me, I am responsible. I am enthusiastic. I am receptive to the guidance of a higher idea. I accept the best of myself. I challenge my creative contribution to get better and better and better. I am excited about my mind and what I can know and what I can be. I judge no one. I free myself to be proud of my accomplishments, to use it as a launching pad, and I joyfully share my growth. Living is fun when I awaken to life. I awaken this morning to a greater idea of life. I know it's good enough to be true. This is my revelation, and I am grateful. I move from ineffective being to effective becoming. Look out, world. Here I come. And that's the way it is. Namaste. You got it. Get out of here.